Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other. So far as the echo, where do we start? You can learn to discover a million stars. Here in the shadows, I know you're scared. Take my hand, together we'll make a stand. We've got to fight to find a way. Dare to fall to find out what to say. No more hate. Just admit that you're just afraid. Time to let go of all your fears and pride. Stand up beside me, don't you hide. We can build a better place. If we can just find a way, then we can live a better day. Rise from the ashes, from the anger, from the war. Let's come together, lift your spirit for the cause. We should be equal, should be living free. All together, one and all, let's build a dream.
Hao, and welcome to another episode of Breaking the Wall. Good afternoon, and I hope you guys are doing well. I know these are tough times. I believe the election just was decided recently, although Trump's going to be fighting it tooth and nail, because that's all he knows how to do is whine and complain. Anyways, times are tough, and for me, as well as I'm sure for you guys, times have been very tough this last year. Whether it's the virus, economy, job, and just society on a whole, it feels like everything's being torn at the seams, and that even just doing the things that we used to take for granted, such as watching movies, going out to dinner, or going to school, have all been taken away. Now, in China, we're lucky enough that people followed the quarantine, and so on and so forth. I don't want to get into it, but basically we've been free of the quarantine and free of being scared of getting sick for a few months now. Now, I still worry about back home. My mother and sister are living in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's dangerous there. So even though I feel safe here, I'm quite worried about them. But I wanted to take this opportunity to kind of introduce my channel finally. I've made a few videos these past 3 or 4 months, and I haven't really had the time to actually properly introduce myself and why I want to vlog and what is the whole Breaking the Wall channel about. So let's get into it. So first thing, Breaking the Wall. Excuse me, I tried to pick a quiet place in the park, but we're in China. They're building something over here, people are talking. Yeah, there's no real quiet place in China unless you're in the mountains somewhere, and even that is touch and go. Anyways, Breaking the Wall. So I meant this in a few ways. First, the physical way. The walls we build up around us, such as our homes, the physical walls, such as our homes, these concrete jungles, these spaces that separate us. Now, Wenzhou, or China, is a great example of that, or bad example of that, in that you can find a building with 300, 400, I don't even know how many people are living in there, yet almost none of them communicate with each other. Neighbors never talk to each other except maybe some simpler ni hao or ni falama, something like this. How are you and did you eat? Otherwise, they're all separated by these concrete walls. You know, when I was young, we had the neighborhood kids. We'd always get together, families, And that's how it was here too before. People lived in big communities and everybody was engaged and cooperating with each other. But that's changed a lot. Of course, now we have the digital age where we're supposed to be more interconnected through social media, when in fact it's separated us even more. And in China, the game addiction and phone addiction is a real thing. It's a big problem here. So people are on their phones, out to dinner, nobody's talking to each other. Students don't know how to socialize. I mean, I have them in my class. They don't even know how to talk or to even introduce themselves like a basic human being. Robots. So these are the physical walls that we build. But there's also the mental and metaphysical walls. Now these mental walls we build up in our own mind. These ones that either we laid or were laid in us from society, our teachers, or the things we watched. These walls which keep us from talking to other people, that cause us fear and afraid to do something that we really want because we don't want to look bad, or we think that we're not good enough. There's so many walls that we do build up in our minds, and of course I think Pink Floyd is a great example of trying to break down these walls. And so I kind of got a little inspiration from that, of course. We don't need no education, right? And here I'm a teacher, but it depends on the education.
So these are the...
And there's also that spiritual wall. And that spiritual wall is the wall that we build in our chakras, our mental, metaphysical mind. That wall that blocks us from really being in touch, not only with the nature, the world around us, but the people sitting next to us, where we could actually feel that we are spiritually connected. We are not just a single entity, but we are one. Okay? And breaking those walls which also inhibit our energy flow and our spiritual connection to the world. So these are the walls that I'm hoping we can break together. Now, please don't think that I've broken these walls already. Every day I break a wall, another one is being built. So it's a never-ending journey, and I hope together we can do that through our travels, whether it's eating, playing, good days and bad days, our epiphanies, and also the days that we are feeling low. I hope that we can connect, because that's what the internet is all about. I'm coming to you now from some small park in an unknown city named Wenzhou, and hopefully I'm on your laptop or computer or phone now. You're hearing my voice, and I hope to hear your voice someday, because this is a two-way conversation. So I hope you like, I hope you comment, I hope you get involved, because this is my chance, I think, to introduce people, hopefully around the world. What's it like being in China? Who are the Chinese people really? And are they really that bad? Or were they really the enemy? Or is the enemy inside us and near us? I don't know. Alright guys, thank you so much. Signing off here from Breaking the Wall. My name is Sean. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
No more hate. Just admit that you're done.